Have you ever wanted your Microlocs to have a freshly retied look, but you don't have time to do your whole head? I fool everyone with just touching up my perimeter locks, and here's how you can do it too. I am finally getting to refreshing up the perimeter edges of my Microlocs. Timing this to see how long it takes me. We are working on freshly washed Microlocs here, and it's been about 1 month since my last retie. Now the first thing I do is secure the hairs, and then I start going into my 3-point rotation. I have many other videos where I show you guys how to do this, but again, since we're doing it right now, why not talk about it? So when we start this next lock, I'm going to show you what I do. Now here's a lock. I spray it first, part it, section the hair, go side, up, go the same side you came in, and then down. And I repeat that over and over until the lock is tight at the base. The reason why I said side this time is because it really doesn't matter which side you go in and exit at, as long as you do it the same way continuously. In terms of a compass, for me that means I'm going from east to west, but for you, you may go west to east. What I'm saying is it's interchangeable as long as you continuously do it that way for the whole rotation. I get asked a lot, how is it a 3-point rotation and what does that really mean? So think of it like this. One of the directions that I'm going is the side, so that's 1. The other is up, which is 2, and then down, which is 3. So those are your 3 points. If you did up, down, left, and right, that means that would be a 4-point rotation. That is why I was saying that you want to do the same side twice, because otherwise you would have a 4-point rotation if you did the other side. I hope that makes sense. I want to give you guys some insight on why I even do just the perimeters in the first place, and one of the reasons why I like to perform this perimeter retie is to keep a polished appearance in between my retie sessions. It helps me keep a overall neat look to my Microlocs. Now I have had quite a few washes since my last retie, and with that it just naturally loosens up and your hair grows and all of that. So I just need a little refresher, and I think this just keeps me looking neat. The frequency of me retying the perimeters of my Microlocs is usually about every month or so. I retie my hair all the way every 2 months, so about the midway point. I like to do this to get me to that point. Though I love them all, I am focusing my attention on the ones that I think are extra frizzy and that just need some TLC. Y'all, I intentionally left this part in the video because I wanted to show y'all I almost put a knot in my lock right here. I was sweating. I was scared. I was like, oh no. So this is how I got it out. I had to take the lock and try to feed it back. I was able to successfully finish the retie, and when I say I felt like a literal weight was lifted off my shoulders, you can see it on my face. I was so nervous. I did not want to have a knot because those are really hard to get out, and sometimes you just aren't even able to get them out. If you've ever done that, comment down below because I know I cannot be the only one. For my refresher Microloc reties, it's a little bit different than doing my big one. For that one, I like to have my flaxseed gel that I make homemade, and I think it gives me a nice hold. But for this, I just use my rose water, my clips, my crochet hook, and my raggedy red comb that you always see me with that's missing some of the bristles. Other than that, I don't use anything else. This is real quick, real easy. You can even do this with distilled water. One thing that I noticed is that the longer I've been retightening my hair, I noticed that I don't have to really do much sectioning. It's almost like if I just pull the lock apart, no matter if it's 2 months later, my parts seem very crisp. I really don't have an issue with that. But I do like to stay on the safe side and still like to use my clips whenever I feel like I'm in a section where the hairs are a little bit more free. While I've been over here running my mouth, I'm almost done with my hair, y'all. It's really that simple and that easy. I just keep doing the same process over and over until I'm done. I don't go too crazy with this because this ain't the big retie. This is just a little something to get me through. And while it's on my mind, I've been meaning to talk about this in one of my videos. I've been watching Squid Games, and I wanted to say, did anybody notice that the girls in Squid Games came locked up and representing? I loved it. One of the girls who made it kind of far, she kind of annoyed me. I'm not gonna lie, but I loved her locks, loved her friends' locks. Y'all let me know down below if y'all been watching Squid Games. And the two that I'm talking about, oh yeah, they have Microlocs too. They looked so nice. Beautiful set of locks on both of them. That also reminds me, I need to go ahead and do a monthly update video for y'all because it's been a while and I actually have a lot of changes this time. Usually during my monthly kind of update videos, sometimes I felt like I didn't really have nothing to talk about because I feel like my hair is just like there. It's just doing the same thing it always does. But in these last few months, I feel like I have had some serious changes and I want to let you guys know what has been going on. I don't really get many questions down below that I don't answer, but I would like to answer some questions in more of a video format. So if you guys have any questions for my monthly update video that I plan on doing here really soon, please leave them down below. And if you don't have any questions, that's cool too. I'll just go ahead and talk about all the things that I was planning to discuss. But I definitely love interacting with you guys, love being in the comments, because y'all are like family. Now around this time, it's been about 40 minutes since I started this process, which ain't bad, but we are almost done, y'all. And I actually went a little bit longer than I thought I was going to, but you'll see what I did in the end. I'm gonna put on a little something smooth while we finish up these last few locks. Y'all, we wrapping up that last lock, and y'all, I was sweating. I had to wipe my face because I needed me some water. I had the heat blasted. I don't know what I was thinking. Should have got my fan. But y'all, this is what I'm looking like. This is not the final product because I went back and did my middle part because I was like, I can clean this up a little bit. So by the time I did that, it was 7:34, which still ain't bad, y'all. Now it is time to see what our hands have done, and y'all, this looks so good. This looked like my whole head is done, but it's not, so I'm out here tricking people, and that's exactly what I want to do. My hair is neat, everything is looking put together again, and you can't tell that I washed my hair over and over and I had any loose hairs or anything like that, because everything looks like it is intact. This saves me so much time, and this helps refresh my looks in between my big reties. Now I just couldn't leave y'all hanging, so I went and calculated how long it took me to do this whole process. It took 1 hour and 13 minutes. Some of y'all might be saying that is a long time, but if y'all knew how long it took me to do my whole retie, you would understand that ain't nothing. And it also could have been done quicker, but I went ahead and touched this middle part up. As you can see, we are looking nice and sharp here. This is just the perfect hack for any birthday, special occasion, or anything like that you want to look a little bit cleaner for. I think I did a good job. Let me know what you think down below, and until next time, thank you for watching. Bye bye.